Hi, my name's Holly, and I've been doing the Artist's Way Spirit Group with four other people over the last 11 weeks. And during that time, we did one of the assignments called a media fast, or that's what we called it. I think it was week 4 or 5 that Julia Cameron recommends doing a media fast. Everybody did it a little bit differently, and as part of our spirit group, we needed to do a community service. And so, as a community service, we are letting folks know how we did our media fasts in case you want to do one yourself.
Hi, I'm Nancy. I live near San Diego, California. I wanted to tell you a little bit about why I chose to do a media fast. First, my spirit group through the Unity Church was reading The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron together, and Julia suggests a media fast, so we all decided to try it. So I had great support and encouragement. And then, in addition to that, I just really wanted to cleanse my mind. I don't know about you, but I feel like I have this constant buzz and I get fatigued and I lose focus. So it was really nice for me. I was able to achieve a kind of rare stillness and quiet. So I'll definitely do it again. So my fast involved 50 hours without anything. No reading, no movies, no radio, no music, no social media, no electronics of any kind. And as a result, I got to meditate, daydream, do yoga, spend more time in conversation and more time in nature. It was great. I hope you'll try it. I achieved an essential stillness during my media fast that felt like the solid silence and stillness of a tidal pool or the bottom of the ocean, even though everything keeps moving and changing around it.
My name is Carol, and I'm one of the Artist Way group, and we were exploring the media fast. For me, this was a strange assignment because I don't have a television. I don't do much reading of literature or newspapers or anything else. And I don't use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, et cetera, et cetera. So the only thing I do is I email my friends, and in the age of COVID-19, that's one of my main connections with people. So I really was not feeling that a media fast was going to serve me. The one thing I was willing to give up was my Sudoku puzzles, because I do waste a lot of time doing Sudoku, sometimes 3 or 4 or 5 or more a day. So, and the evil level. So I did that. I did give up Sudoku for a week, and I also didn't end up listening to the radio or anything else that week. And it was helpful. I find that I had more time and was a little bit more present with the people around me and the dogs around me and so on. We went for more walks and did a few fun things. But for me, that's what worked. And just connecting with people via Zoom and the internet was not something I wanted to give up. So anyway, that's my story. I hope that's helpful. Bye.
Hi, this is Hosanna and Matt.
Hi.
Today we're going to do a little video on what we got out of the media fast.
Media fast.
Yes. And so I'm going to go ahead and let Matt start, and then I'll do it after him. So go ahead.
I'm a firm believer, do a media fast is all I have to say. The main thing I got out of it is how the amount of time I spend flipping through meaningless nonsense. And the other thing was the amount, for the application of email. you know, I could do real numbers, but I'm thinking about 95% of every piece of email I get is just junk. It's junk mail. It has nothing to do with anything. It's an advertisement. You know, so the majority of the information is, it's just kind of superfluous, I guess is the word. It's just not meaningful. That's what I got out of it. It was you know, a revelation, really.
So this is me, Hosanna, and I have to say that spiritually, there was some stuff missing for me before I did the media fast. One of the things that was missing was just a sense of knowing that everything was okay, and like that there was a somewhat of a spiritual being that was taking care of me. And when I started to do the media fast, what happened was I could start to listen to a spiritual voice that was there, that wasn't there before. And so I became really, really grateful. And it reminded me that media stuff I didn't need. You know, I didn't need Facebook, I didn't need Instagram. I don't need any of those to have my business. I can do that anyways. What else did I get? And that I don't have to rely on it, that it's not necessarily real. So I think both of us have talked about what our media fast was. So
Thank you.
thank you.
So for me, I agreed to not be on any media except for email, because I live full time in an RV, and that's one of the ways I stay connected to friends and family. Also doing business, banking, that sort of thing. So, but what I did was I didn't watch any television or movies. I didn't stream any Netflix or anything like that. And I stayed off Facebook and other social media, with the exception of about a half an hour a day. I gave myself a time window in the morning and in the evening, and then a timer. So to do that, I downloaded Stay Focused. It's an app that you can put restrictions on different media on your phone, and different apps on your phone. And that was really helpful. But I found myself overriding it on occasion until I got super serious and said, stop it. And you're supposed to be doing this media fast, and let's see what it brings into your life. So for me, it was really interesting. I think the hardest thing for me was obviously Facebook. I was a super addict, and not being able to watch television or movies. This was, we did The Artist Way during COVID 2020, and my husband and I were spending a lot of time together. We still are. We enjoy watching movies and TV together, and for a week we couldn't do that. Every once in a while he'd go into the bedroom and watch something on his own, but I was really focused on not doing any of that. I also gave up watching the news, and that was a blessing in disguise. I found that I got a lot calmer. I had a lot more time. I didn't feel as anxious all the time. And with COVID and everything that was going on around that, it was a really anxious time. Still kind of is. We're not done with it. Here we are now in October 2020, and we're still dealing with it. So what happened though after I finished my week media fast was that I went back to all my old habits. And just recently, in the last couple of weeks, I decided to take Facebook and Twitter apps off of my phone completely. That was how I did the media fast and how I've incorporated it into my life. And I'm still really looking forward to, you know, my creativity, my spirituality, everything that comes as part of that, coming back.